Okay, so branding. What do those brands mean to you? What does Marks and Spencer's mean to you as a brand? It's classic. Lots of people, I think, these days are quite disappointed in the brand at the moment, but you have these impressions of it being a classic, and it's really interesting how they've changed their logo now to have the established 1894. So that whole heritage is really trying to come through on what they're saying. How about Tesco? What words come to mind? Some people say cheap and nasty, but convenient, yeah, affordable. And how about Amazon? So convenient, reliable, fast. You can get everything that you want to get. Yeah. And interestingly, the logo has got the A to Z. I love this A to Z. I think it's a fantastic logo. I didn't realise that for years, I have to say, but it's very clever that they can get everything from A to Z. The reason that we're doing this is because you need to make sure that the brand and the values of the brand are represented throughout everything you do. So everything on digital and everything offline has to represent what you say the brand, the values are. Okay? So to give you an example of that, our values are that we're knowledgeable, we're helpful, we want to share information. So what we do online is we are sharing tips, we're sharing how-to things. If the latest thing changes on LinkedIn, say, we are on there writing a blog post about how that affects our customers and how that affects people that are using our channels. So we want to give that information away for free. If somebody asks me a question by email, I'll always give them that information away for free. We don't, obviously there comes a point where you have to start charging, but our values are we want to help and we want to be knowledgeable, we want to be on top of the latest changes. And so when people ask us questions, we answer them. Okay? And we go out of our way to answer them if we need to. So everything that we do, people can see our values coming through. And one of those values is that we know everything there is to know about digital marketing. So you'll see us on all of the social media channels, even though that's not necessarily appropriate for our audience, because we want to show that we can do it. So your values are that you're supportive, you're educational, you're caring, you're trying to do the whole prevention thing, you're trying to have that whole equality thing going on. So that needs to be in everything that you do. So whether that's on your website, on your logo, on your digital channels, but also offline when you're at exhibitions, when you're talking, that sort of thing. So if you're in a situation where you are asked a difficult question online and your values aren't really clear in your head, it's very easy to respond without thinking about your underlying values. Yeah? Because on social, it's very easy to respond very quickly, and I'm sure we've all been there, without really thinking about how that affects our underlying values.